Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is the Diaspora panel, the voice of the diaspora. I've got with me Mr. Olalawal, who is based in Canada. Mr. Lawal, you are welcome to today's meeting.
Thank you for having me, and good day to our viewers.
I also have Mr. Olaitan Adedigba, who is based in United States of America. Mr. Adedigba, you are welcome to today's meeting.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here this afternoon.
So thank you for all our new subscribers. In the last 1 week, we have new about 200 new subscribers joining our family. So we want to say a big, big welcome to you, and we promise that we'll be dishing out very investigative, videos, to you. So, and if you're one of our viewers and you have not yet subscribed, please click that button so that when we do the next video, you'll be notified. And please share the video to all your friends so that they too can watch these videos. My name is Dejolaya, and I'm based in Dublin, the Republic of Ireland. So we are here to dive deep into one of the most heated, controversial, and emotionally charged questions facing Nigeria. The title of our conversation today is Nigeria at a crossroad. Do we break up or do we mend? This is what we are here to discuss today. And the first question I'm going to, you know, ask our host, and I'm going to start with you, Shuko. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Why are so many people talking about breaking up Nigeria? I mean, this conversation is not new, but
Yeah.
now in 2025, it's louder and sharper. There are a few arguments. The first thing is unresolved ethnic grievances from the scars of the Biafran War to the rise of IPOB and the Yoruba Nation movement. People are saying we were never truly one nation. It's like forcing strangers to live together after a long-standing fight without therapy, without healing the ethnic identity that still drives political choices and access to power and resource allocation. So, Shuko, do you think that unresolved ethnic grievances since the Civil War is still playing some part in Nigerians wanting the country to break up?
I think actually it plays a big role in the quest, for self-determination. And one of such is what happened, in the last couple of weeks, where, some Hausa hunters, as they were identified, were murdered in Edo State. We also what came out after that when the press conference was given by Najatu Mohammed, and there was a clamoring and all that for northern youths, to be restrained and all that, as if the whole world. I mean, it's something to be angry about, but nobody in the north is condemning the killings that happened in Plateau, where even more people were killed. So there is a sense of ethnic imbalance in the country, where it seems like certain ethnic groups can do whatever they want, but others cannot. I think one question in one of the previous broadcasts that we had before was when somebody was asking, why is it that Fulani herdsmen are allowed to carry AK-47s, but vigilantes, looking after their community can't? So there is a sense of ethnic imbalance. There's been a lot of grievances that has come to that. Nigerians don't see themselves as being equal under the law or being treated equally under the law. And this has worsened, over decades. And I think it's one of the main reasons why people are saying, you know what, this ain't working for me or for my group. We would like to leave.
Thank you very much. So, Lighton, over to you. Do you think that there are some unresolved grievances, maybe tribal, ethnic, states, whatever, that is causing this deep divide in the Nigerian society?
Yeah, I'll be saying it. over and over and over that where there is no justice, there will not be peace. And that is what is playing out in Nigeria. An instance whereby some section of people, they allow them to carry guns while shepherding their cow. And in shepherding their cow, they go to people's farms, the livelihood, people's livelihood, right? And they will destroy it. They will go and they will uproot their cassava and they will be cutting it. And if you raise your eyebrow, they will shoot you. They will go to their farm, they will destroy all their farm with the maize made for importation, right? They got a friend of mine, got tons of maize, right? He collected money, he collected loan from America. He went to Okeogun to go and farm, right? In Isheyin, Okeo, he has big farm there, running to thousands of acres, and he employed a lot of people. These people, they went there to go and the people will prefer that we are not together, because these people, all what they believe is false, and they will kill you if you raise an eyebrow. Why are we? It's mind-boggling. Why are we together with these people? So that is why people are just saying, okay, we don't want enough is enough. Let everybody go on their own way. That is what is causing all this problem. In everywhere is injustice. Few people, they are ruling the country. They have anybody when they are caught, they will put a call across to Abuja. They will free them. It's everywhere in the southwest. They've occupied the whole southwest now. In all our farms, in all our booth, in all our big areas, expanse areas, they occupy it inside the forest. There was a gentleman, the chairman, director of administration for APC in Nigeria, director of administration in Nigeria. He was kidnapped. They were demanding for 400 million. Where is he going to get 400 million? And he was killed. These are the people who don't have value for life.
Okay.
So why are we with them? Why are we together? For what purpose? What benefits?
Okay, thank you. Because of our time, we have to let's move forward. So there is also this issue about the unequal distribution of resources. For example, the people in the Niger Delta believes that they are the one laying the golden egg, but their region it's not developed at all. There's a lot of bad roads. There's a lot of oil spill in the area. There's no job. There's no so and they think that their money is being taken to Lagos, to Kano, to Kaduna, to Abuja to develop all those places while they are still poor. The people up to today, since 1960, with all the oil, they are still poor fishermen. They're still, no job, no nothing. So these are the thinking that why should the North, for example, that is contributing much, much less, be taking much, much more? So people are now saying, why don't we just part ways and let them, look after themselves? Why does that also look after them ourselves? Shukwa, what's your opinion about that?
Yeah, it's a legitimate cry. In fact, as one activist put it, one activist, I believe, from the Niger Delta, he said, "We bring the bread. You, talking about all the other regions, you eat the loaf, and we are left with the crumbs." It's like asking a sibling to work on the farm while everyone else eats the harvest.
Yeah,
it's not fair.
Monkey they walk.
Baboon they chop. Baboon they chop. So I mean, it does not give credit, to the regions where these resources are from. I mean, not to say that other regions should not benefit, but other regions should not benefit even more than the region where these resources are. The idea of federalism is for each region to share of their resources, of their hard work with the rest of the country. But where only one region seems to be producing massively and the others are doing nothing but just sitting down and eating, that creates a lot of imbalance. I mean, even in a family, if you only have one party working and the other party is not doing anything, you're sitting down, there will be problems. So this is part of the reason why there is a quest, for some form of restructuring or negotiating how the federalism will work. And if that's not allowed, then parties are entitled to leave. And I think it is a legitimate reason for this.
Thank you. Thank you, Shubo. Lighton, what is your opinion? Now, we know that the North is bigger than the South in terms of land size. I'm not sure whether their population is more than that of the South. So if they have this large expanse of land and they are still poor, they are not producing, they are not contributing much. Is it laziness or is it lack of vision? What do you think is responsible?
Is everything combined together? Laziness, self-aggrandizement, desire to amass wealth at all cost, without looking inward. They have mass land there. They can't farm there. They can't do anything, but they are coming to the southern part of Nigeria. So these people, after all, in the 60s, how are they feeding their cows? I remember why Muritala Muhammad was here. They were bringing cow. They were selling Muritala. They were killing it. They were killing it in Bauchi, and before day breaks, they will distribute it into the southwest. It was 5 naira or so, or 50 kobo. They put it in nylon, white nylon. And Muritala, everybody were eating it. Everybody were. But I learned that in Bauchi, that the farm, they liquidated it. All the cows there, they were eating. But our people, we have to look inward. We have enough resources to sustain ourselves in Nigeria. It may be in the southern part of the country, in the northern part of the country, but the moment you continue, I mean, you want to harness, you want to repress people at all cost. For what basis? Because we want to govern them. There will be crisis. There will be problem. That is why they are doing now, right? They have enough. They are self-sustainable in the north. They can feed the whole nation. They can feed the whole African countries, but they will not do it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Thank you, Lighton. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
What is now going on, why people are really very angry, is that the northern youths now are flocking to the south. In the rural areas, in the villages, they are everywhere in the south now. And this is the region that has 3/4 of the land. You have 3/4 of the land. We have only about 1/4 of the land. And you are now leaving your own land and then coming to occupy the only 1/4 that we have. Is this a deliberate policy or is it because of lack of jobs and lack of infrastructure? Or why do you think this is going on? Because people are now saying that they are trying to take over the land, especially in the middle belt, in Plateau State, for example, where they will kill people and they will occupy the land. Is this the same thing they want to come and do in the south?
Well, it's a bit difficult to say precisely, but I think there are certain things that can offer an explanation as to why this is happening. I think there is, I would say maybe over the last couple of decades, there hasn't been that much opportunity for northern youths. There's massive unemployment. There is a lot of land, but to your point, nothing much is really being done with it. I think the straw that kind of broke the camel's back was the issue of insecurity, because if you have land, well, you need to be able to access your farmland, you need to be able to nurture your crops, up until the time when, you can harvest and then sell. If there is insecurity where you are not safe at home and you are not safe on your farm, well, that is going to significantly impact the livelihood of, the average northerner. So part of, I believe, the reason why there is an influx, to the Middle Belt and the South is because of insecurity. And then what happens is these people, as they move over, ultimately also bring some of their own problems and challenges, into whatever communities that they resettle in. It is quite honestly an indictment of the, of northern leaders that they have failed largely in their responsibilities in creating opportunities for people in their respective regions. So this is part of the reason why there's an influx. I think another reason that people have offered is that if you look at some of the communities, particularly in the Middle Belt, they are resource-rich communities. So in essence, the influx is and the claim of people to take over their land is not an accident. It is a deliberate attempt to take over that land and access, the mineral resources that they have. And I think the government needs to look very, very deeply into it and ensure that they take the right steps. But I think it's a combination of both. I think the massive insecurity coupled by, certain areas being targeted because of the resources is another
Thank
reason.
you. Because of time. Later, you know yourself that in the South now, all the villages are occupied by people from the northern part of Nigeria. The villages, the fishing villages, the farm settlements, everything is occupied. So people are weary, people are not happy. People are saying, why are they on our land? Why are they in this is an invasion. So do you think this is part of the reason why people say, let us break up?
Yeah, that is part of the reason why people are clamoring for breaking up. In the South, I always say it, we are sitting on a gun of gunpowder, keg of gunpowder.
Keg of, yeah, on a keg of gunpowder.
Always by our lackadaisical attitude, by our free thinking, that okay, we let them live now, we try and go back to their country. These people, they have agenda. They have agenda. The agenda is the way they overrun the Hausas in the north. That is the way they will overrun why is it that in Sabo Ibadan they will go and the majority of them in the northerners there, the Hausas, they will go and pick Fulani to come and beat their head. But we don't seem to look at it. Anytime where they are, and the Hausa, Fulani always claim to be superior and they are bringing Hausas now. And when they annexed we left Lagos, we left Ibadan. We left our villages for Lagos, Ibadan, America, South Africa, North America, Great Britain, Europe. So we now all the northerners now they are now settled down in our towns and villages. It is we Igbo and Yoruba that they were the South that travel out of Nigeria. The outside don't travel. They are occupying our land. That is why they find it easy to kill us easily. They are killing our people every day. And to my surprise, the governors who are collecting security votes, they don't do anything. They are not doing enough. They do something, but it's not enough. This thing is not enough. We need to frontally confront this thing. Where this thing we rear its ugly head, we will all wait and see. I'm telling you, because these people they are coming every day, they come in order. And when they are coming, they come with guns, they come with knife, they come with cutlasses, they come with arrow, they come with money. Who is giving them?
Thank you,
They are annexing our villages. They are annexing our villages. So, and ironically, our people, we are coming in Europe and America to go and find a better living.
Thank you,
Because our
Lighton.
government
Thank you.
cannot provide for us.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Shukwa, this is going to be your last question. So now we know that there's a lot of inspiration globally for self-determination. In Catalonia, for example, that is one part of Spain. They're trying to secede, they're trying to break away. And we know there's been South Sudan after many years of war, they've broken away from Sudan. And there's a lot of look at the way Czechoslovakia broke into two, Czechs and Slovak, Yugoslavia, they broke into five. The USSR used to be a very big empire, they broke into about 15. And when you look at Nigeria, we are three main countries, three different, culturally different countries. The Yorubas on one side, the Igbos on one side, the Hausa Fulanis on one side. Three completely different ethnic groups with different cultures, with different languages, with different mindsets. Nothing in common at all. So why does our leaders who knows this, why do they not do the right thing? Call a conference and let us actually decide whether we want to live together and on what terms, instead of bonding us together in a Union Jack that the British did about over 100 years ago. Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think fundamentally what is happening is there are people who are benefiting from status quo. And for them,
Absolutely.
they don't see any reason why the status quo should change because it's to their benefit. I think it takes people who see beyond themselves, to see opportunity in people making a quest, and determine their future in terms of how the union they are part of should be structured so that everybody is getting what they want, from the federation. I think that is, one issue. I think largely, if we look at it also, I think, and this is my personal opinion, I believe all the ethnic groups in Nigeria actually can coexist together, with the exception of one, and I think that's the Fulanis, because it seems that the Fulanis are the only ethnic group that have an agenda of domination. I think all of the other ethnic groups can coexist, have coexisted actually, for a period of time. And that issue needs to be addressed. It needs to be dealt with so that Nigerians of all tribes and creed can then move forward. It is being done peacefully in other parts of the world. And I believe this is even the reason why the youth seem to be really very vocal about this, because for them, they don't see the reason why we should continue in a federation or a union that is only benefiting a few, while all the others are supposed to keep quiet and be subject to other people.
Thank you very much. Lighter, this is your last question also. Why do you think that everybody in the country are saying, let us go our separate ways? Only the people in the center that are saying, no, we must stay together. Why?
The Nigerians.
Hmm.
They are everybody, we are all tired of being together. As a matter of fact, and those people who are benefiting, they are the only one that still want us to be together. The rest, they are fed up. It is long overdue. Why should we continue to live and vegetating in our fatherland where we were born? What the whole lot of in Yewa, it has been occupied. Okiogun occupied. Akure occupied. Ondo occupied. Everywhere in Southwest in Edo, occupied, in Anambra, occupied. So why are we to get that? Let these people who believe that they should be killing to live. They believe more in cow than human being, right? But ironically, our leaders, our political leaders, who are benefiting, they don't want us to. They still want us to remain like that. And their family are not in Nigeria, mind you. If they've killed their sister or their brother, would they continue? They will see reason why they should adjust. Whether they should to your turn to Israel, right? Why should we be together? When some people believe our needs, our needs are different. Their needs is they want to be shepherding cow, and you see, fine gentleman. I mean, when it's fine gentle people, they will kill them. Anybody that wants to impede their way of shepherding their cow. But we believe in humanity. We believe in live and let live in the southern part. But these people, they don't believe in that. They want to occupy our land. They want to go. I heard Senator Bala Mohammed. He's saying Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. The Fulani should be coming to Nigeria. Even
I didn't think that that's what he said. That's not what he said. He said that.
I can share it with you. I will share that with you later. Okay. Throughout the whole world, each country on adjustment of status, they make billions of naira every day. If you're a foreigner, you want to adjust your status, you want to be a citizen of that country, you want to get work authorization, they make a lot of money in America, in Europe, everywhere. But you want them to come without controlling them, without visa, without coming with these are the things. So these people, they have agenda. And every time, every day, we'll be saying it. These people have agenda. They have agenda. We should nip it at the bud.
Thank you. Right? Thank you,
Lighton. We should not just fold our arms and be looking at them.
Thank you, Lighton. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, because our time is far gone. So we know that, from the comments made of most of our viewers, there are reasons why Nigerians and Nigeria will benefit if we stay together. Okay. So, but that's not what we are going to discuss today. We are going to discuss that in our next video. So next video, we are going to talk about the advantages of sticking and staying together. So that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. So this is all we are going to discuss in this video. So I want to say a big thank you, Mr. Olalawa. Thank you for coming to today's meeting.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Olatunde, thank you for your wonderful contribution.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. To all our viewers, again, as I said, we're going to continue this conversation in the next video, in the part 2 of this video, and we're going to discuss the benefits of Nigerian sticking together as a country on good terms. Thank you, and we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.